Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Lucky Buns, and in today's video we're going to be breaking down all of the events for the month of October, and it is going to be a jam-packed month. I am super excited. Before we get started though, as always, if you guys do end up finding this video helpful and informative, please make sure to smash that like button down below. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, let's go over the Shadow Legendary of the month, but there's actually no Shadow Legendary of the month. Giovanni is still on vacation. He was on vacation last month, he's on vacation this month, and most likely he'll be on vacation next month as well. We don't really know when he's going to come back into rotation, so for those of you who have been holding on to your Super Rocket Radars, just stay put for right now. We have no way to get Shadow Legendary Pokemon in-game, but Pokemon Go, Niantic will eventually let us know when Giovanni does come back from his vacation. So this month we are going to have Yamask as the featured Pokemon for the Research Breakthrough Box. For those of you who don't know, Yamask actually evolves into Cofagrigus, which is one of the best Pokemon to use in PvP currently. The reason Cofagrigus is so good in PvP right now is because it got the move Shadow Claw added to its move pool during the Season 9 updates. This has actually bumped it up in the rankings in Great League and Ultra League dramatically, so for Great League it's actually number 16 now. For Ultra League Open, it's number 11. You do have to have the extra large version though. And then for Ultra League Remix, it is number 5. Now for those of you who obviously can't get the extra large candy to get Cofagrigus up to level 50, you can still work on it for the Ultra League Premier Cup, which is actually ranked 91. So if you are interested in the PvP aspect of the game, Yamask, which evolves into Cofagrigus, is going to be an excellent Pokemon to farm. This Pokemon is also most likely going to be available in the wild, so I would highly recommend hunting this hard. And the respective IVs for Cofagrigus are going to be as follows. For Great League, it's going to be 0, 11, 14, that's going to be the rank 1. For Ultra League, it's going to be 8, 15, 15, this is for the level 50 Cofagrigus. And then for the Ultra League Premier Cup, it's going to be 15, 15, 15, the hundo, because for the Ultra League Premier Cup, you can only have a max of level 40 Pokemon. So if you get the hundo from the Research Breakthrough Box, you just got a really awesome Pokemon for the Ultra League Premier Cup. And I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this, but Yamask also has a shiny form available in the game as well. So yeah, the Research Breakthrough Box looking pretty solid for the month of October. So moving past the Research Breakthrough Box now, we are going to continue to have the weekly 1 Pokecoin bundle, which does contain a free remote raid pass. Make sure that you guys are claiming those. They're going to be available every single Monday. And again, there's really no reason not to claim them. It costs 1 Pokecoin and it's a free remote raid pass to pretty much raid whatever you want. That being said, what is going to be available in the raid rotation during the month of October? Oh man, we got some good Pokemon this time. So starting off in the rotation is going to be Genesect from October 1st at 10 a.m. to October 12th at 10 a.m. So this Genesect, unfortunately, is not going to have a shiny form available, but Genesect is still pretty good in the bug type category, so I definitely recommend trying to get one if you can, or if you don't have one already. This is a mythical Pokemon though, so you can't actually trade it with your friends. You're gonna have to raid for it if you don't already have one. So basically the difference on this Genesect is that it's going to have the exclusive move Technoblast in its water type form, where previously we had it with the Burn Drive and that was going to give it Technoblast with its fire type form. So yeah, there isn't really too much to go over in regards to that. Genesect is still pretty much just good as a bug type Pokemon, so you're not really going to use Technoblast too often. And Genesect, from my knowledge, isn't that good in PvP. Considering that it doesn't have its shiny form available though, I'm probably going to give Genesect a pass for right now. Anyways, let's move on over to the next rotation. So from October 12th to October 22nd, we are going to have Giratina in its altered form. This is a really cool Pokemon because not only does it have its shiny form available, but this Pokemon is also really good in PvP, specifically in the Open Ultra League and the Master League. Giratina Altered Form is top of the meta in the Open Ultra League, so this is definitely going to be a good Pokemon for those of you who don't have it already, to at least get one, if not a couple, and then try to trade them with a friend and try to get some better PvP IVs. Either way though, it does have its shiny form available, so I know that's going to be a great incentive for some of you shiny hunters out there, so yeah, pretty cool. And then finally the last legendary Pokemon, or mythical Pokemon I should say, is going to be Darkrai, which is going to be available from October 22nd to November 5th. So Darkrai does have its shiny form available, really awesome, but because it is a mythical Pokemon, you can't actually trade for it. So the only way to get shiny Darkrai in game is going to be to raid for it. So save up your raid passes now, because let me tell you, Darkrai is one of the top dark type attackers in the game, not including Megas and not including Shadows. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely going to be saving up my passes for Darkrai. Oh, and did I mention that Darkrai is also going to have an exclusive move Sludge Bomb? Kind of random, honestly not sure how Darkrai is going to deal with Sludge Bomb. It could actually be pretty good in the Master League, so that is something to look forward to. Either way though, Darkrai is going to be fantastic with either Dark Pulse or Shadow Ball. Now that we've covered the legendary / mythical Pokemon that are going to be in rotation, let's talk about the Megas for a little bit here. Now in the past, we haven't talked about the Megas too much, but I've recently come to appreciate the Mega Pokemon in Pokemon Go, so This month, specifically, we actually have 2 amazing Mega Pokemon. So from October 1st to October 22nd, we are going to have Mega Gengar in rotation. The reason Mega Gengar is so awesome is because it is the top Ghost-type attacker in the game, and its DPS is phenomenal. Not to mention, if you have a shiny Gengar and you Mega Evolve it, it is going to turn white, which just looks super awesome. It's like an actual ghost. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting myself some Mega Energy on Gengar, and I actually have a 96% IV Shiny Gengar with 15 attack that I'm so excited to Mega Evolve in the future. Alright, so Mega Gengar, obviously I'm super excited about that, but what's the next rotation? So following Mega Gengar from October 22nd to November 5th, we are going to have the debut for Mega Absol. So here's the thing about Mega Absol. It is a fantastic Pokemon with really great DPS, but it's also a really big glass cannon, so kind of similar to Mega Gengar. That being said though, it's definitely going to be a Pokemon that I would recommend getting some Mega Energy for. So the Legendary Pokemon and the Mega Pokemon are honestly looking stacked for this month. I'm so excited to raid, guys. And of course, as always, Raid Hour is going to be every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. The rotations are going to be as follows. The first Wednesday is going to feature Genesect, the next 2 Wednesdays are going to feature Giratina Altered Form, and then finally on the last Wednesday of the month that is going to feature Darkrai. So with the raids out of the way, let's move on over to the events of the month, which we actually have some pretty cool events upcoming. So the first event of the month is going to take place from October 1st to October 10th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. respectively in your local time zones, and that is going to be the Secrets of the Jungle event. So earlier this year, we actually got Shiny Celebi, which was related to this movie, and now we're going to get the special Pokemon Zarude. Not Darude Sandstorm, Zarude. So this is going to be featured once again, like I said, in a special research quest, and this is going to be a Dark/Grass type Pokemon. We might do an analysis later on it. I haven't decided if it's actually going to be that good. Kind of seems like it's just good for Master League, and in general, we don't really use Grass type Pokemon in the raid meta too often, so I still haven't decided if I'm going to do a meta-analysis, but if you guys want a meta-analysis, let me know in the comment section down below. Moving on though, we definitely have a lot of things to talk about regarding this event. So first of all, Jesse and James are going to be coming back into rotation with their Meowth Balloon. They are going to be available until October 15. So if Jesse and James actually function off their last rotations, you're going to have a chance to get Shiny Shadow Ekans and Shiny Shadow Pinsir. Following that, during the event, you're also going to have the chance to get Shiny Explorer Pikachu, and then Combee is also going to be in the wild. If you guys haven't watched my full video going over every Pokemon that gives bonus Stardust in-game, Combee is actually one of the Pokemon that will award you bonus Stardust. Not to mention, another Pokemon from that video's list is going to be Audino, which actually awards the most Stardust in the game, and Audino is going to be available in field research tasks. We don't know which task it's going to be available in right now, but when that eventually does come out, make sure that you guys do farm Audino as much as you can. And then finally, we're also going to have some free avatar items available in the shop. Now during the Secrets of the Jungle event rotation, we're actually going to have 2 events in the middle of them. The first one is going to be Niantic's birthday, which is going to take place on October 6th, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we don't really have too many details regarding this event, but all we know is that there's going to be a free box in the shop, so make sure to get it, I guess. I'm not sure what it's going to contain though. And then following that on October 9th, we're going to have the Duskull Community Day, which honestly looks kind of mediocre. I mean, according to you guys, based on the poll that I ran, most of you are kind of feeling meh about this, and I'm kind of feeling meh about this as well. The reason because Dusclops, which is going to be the evolution of Duskull, is going to get the exclusive move Shadow Ball, which to be honest isn't that exciting. Dusclops could have got so many other moves that would have made it so much better in PvP, but yeah, I guess Niantic thought Shadow Ball was the way to go on this one, which it clearly wasn't. Anyways though, during Duskull Calm Day, we are going to have 3 times Catch Stardust, which is pretty cool by itself, so even though Duskull is kind of like a recycled shiny at this point, I mean, hey, 3 times Catch Stardust, that's still pretty good. Of course, we're still going to have the 3-hour Lure modules, the 3-hour Incense. It's still going to be from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. your local time. So overall, Duskull Calm Day is definitely looking pretty mediocre in my opinion. If you don't already have the shiny, this is going to be good for you. And then I guess even for veteran players, you still have the chance to get 3 times Catch Stardust, which is pretty good. So all in all, not a terrible Calm Day, not an amazing Calm Day either. Now following that, the last event for the month of October is going to be the Halloween event, the extremely anticipated Halloween event. Unfortunately though, we don't have any details outside of the date range, which is going to be from October 15th to October 31st, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. respectively in your local time zone. So the only details that we were actually given is that there's going to be new costume Pokemon. I mean, that was kind of expected. Now with that being said though, the only thing I could really say is that we're most likely just going to get double candy. I don't know what kind of themed Pokemon we're going to get. Honestly, with the way that Niantic has been doing things, I can't even tell you that we're going to get Sableye, because Sableye is super good in PvP and they know that. So I don't know, it's tricky. So for right now, I'm just going going to leave it off as that, and when the details do eventually release, I will make a separate breakdown video specifically for the Halloween event. Alright, so I think that's going to be all of the events for the month of October right there. Now let's move on over to my favorite part of these videos, the Spotlight Hours. So we just talked about the Halloween event, and even though Double Candy wasn't confirmed yet, I can safely say that we're probably going to get it again, and that's going to be Double Catch Candy and Double Transfer Candy. Now for the Spotlight Hours, we actually don't have a single bonus that is going to contain Double Transfer Candy or Double Catch Candy, so more of a hint that we're most likely going to get it confirmed. Anyways though, for those of you who don't know, Spotlight Hours are going to take place every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. your local time, and we are going to have 4 Pokemon featured this month respectively on these dates, October 5th, October 12th, October 19th, and October 26th. Those Pokemon are going to be as follows. On October 5th, we are going to have Drifloon, with the bonus being double experience on evolutions. So Drifloon is actually an excellent Pokemon to farm. I would highly recommend going for this because Drifblim, which is the evolution of Drifloon, is an excellent Pokemon, one of the best Pokemon to use in Pokemon Go Battle League, in the Great League, and the Ultra League. You are going to need extra large candy to use it in the Ultra League, but it is definitely worth it, so try to farm as much as you can on this boy. And I forgot to mention this, but Drifloon is also going to be available in its shiny form. Now following that, on October 12th, we're going to have the featured Pokemon Ghastly, with the bonus being doubled Stardust on catching Pokemon. So overall, Ghastly's kind of looking mediocre as a Spotlight Hour. Moving on though, on October 19th, we're going to have Gothita, with the featured bonus being double experience on catching Pokemon. So kind of whatever again. Honestly, the bonus isn't super crazy. The Pokemon isn't super crazy either. It's definitely a good Pokemon to get in game, but it's not like meta breaking, to be honest. It's just one of those things where you want to have it, but you just want to have one. And then finally, on October 26th, which is going to be the last Spotlight Hour for the month, we are going to have Murkrow, and the bonus is going to be, once again, double experience on evolutions. To my knowledge, I believe this is actually the first time we've had the same bonus twice in the same month. I could be wrong about that, but I thought it was quite interesting that we had double experience on evolutions twice. So, I mean, I guess if you guys need some XP still, save up as many Pokemon as you can. We have double candy on catches most likely, so that'll be a good opportunity to kind of rake in the XP. And so with that being said, that is pretty much going to cover everything for the month of October in Pokemon Go. There was honestly a ton that we went over though, so what I like to do at the end of these videos is I like to go over a full recap and just kind of cover the highlights that I personally think are worth paying attention to. So let's start off with the breakthrough box. Definitely a decent Pokemon right there, Yamask. Honestly, I can see why a lot of people might not be super thrilled about this Pokemon being in the research breakthrough box, but it is going to have a shiny form available, and if you get the Hundo, you could potentially use it in the Ultra League Premier Cups. So fingers crossed you actually get some decent IVs, or you get the Hundo. With that being said though, I almost guarantee that this Pokemon is going to spawn in the wild as well, so try to get yourself a decent IV spread for the Great League and the Ultra League. Once again, the Great League spread is going to be 0, 11, 14 for the rank 1, and then for the Ultra League in the level 50 version, it's going to be 8, 15, 15, and then for the Ultra League Premier Cup, it's going to be 15, 15, 15, essentially the Hundo. Now following that, when it comes down to the raids of the month, of course, make sure to redeem your weekly 1 Pokecoin bundle to get that free remote raid pass. But then specifically for the legendary Pokemon and mythical Pokemon, Genesect is going to be worth paying attention to. Even though it doesn't have a shiny form, I would still rate it, at least to just get 1, and then maybe even just get some candy for it. It is a good raid type attacker as a bug type. That being said though, for PvP, it's kind of whatever in my opinion. Giratina Altered Form though, that's going to be good for PvP, so if you don't already have one for the Ultra League, I would definitely try to get a decent IV spread for that, maybe even just try to get the shiny as well. Darkrai, man, oh boy, Darkrai on bread, that is going to be the one, guys. Darkrai is definitely what I recommend the most. Like, if you don't want to raid anything else, raid Darkrai. Like, seriously, raid Darkrai for the potential shiny, and just to get a potential Hundo, because that thing is going to be a beast in raids and a beast in Master League. Not really sure how I feel about Sludge Bomb, but overall Darkrai is an amazing Pokemon. And then when it comes down to the Megas, Mega Absol and Mega Gengar are both going to be worth raiding for, at least until you get that initial Mega Energy, then you can just walk it from there. But yeah, those two are quite interesting. Following that, for the events, of course, we already talked about them a little bit in detail. All of the events look pretty good at the moment, except for Niantic's birthday, which just kind of seems whatever. And then when it comes down to the Spotlight Hours, Drifloon on October 5th is going to be really good. Ghastly's kind of a pass, Gothita's kind of a pass, and Murkrow, I mean, it's kind of a pass, depends on if you want the shiny, but overall, Drifloon at the beginning of the month is going to be the one to pay attention to. And that's pretty much going to be everything in regards to the recap. Of course, the Halloween event is going to be one to pay attention to as well, but we don't have the details quite yet, so just wait for the breakdown video and then we can talk about that a little bit more in detail. And I think that's basically about it, but in case you guys want some more tips and tricks in general, check out these videos right here. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon in the next one.